Hello community, so it's the week with the build up to the Canadian Grand Prix and it's news time first, and it's Hamilton on the car today because we actually cover a lot of him. So if I jump into what was happening in the world of Formula 1 lately, Bernie Ecclestone made again some his classical comments. Yeah, I know he's axing the Formula 1 strategy group for the decisions they are taking about the future of Formula 1. We too will also do a video on this thematic. Then Formula 1 is in 2 weeks deciding on the tire strategy for 2017 and later, and Michelin and Pirelli are now fighting for the position to be in this spot, both with different strategies how to tackle this problem. So Michelin is looking more toward road-friendly tires, while Pirelli is staying with the current formats and looking more into their marketing. Then another team will come 2016 or 2017, but now with harsh regulations behind it, so they will look on financial abilities, human resources and so on, so that we don't get another team that will just end up nothing. Nico Rosberg, of course, hyped after the Monaco Grand Prix. He now made a hat-trick of victories and yeah, winning the home Grand Prix. I mean, he's living in Monaco since he was a child, is definitely something to be proud of. On the other hand, Hamilton, to bounce back, of course, the disaster on his side, this unbelievable pit decision that Mercedes made at the end of the race actually cost him the victory. Yeah, but he also had his time. He was driving a Koenigsegg at the Gumball 3000 race in America. And what other news? Ferrari again made the covers together with the Haas Formula 1 team entering the championship next season. So they found sort of a loophole in the regulations that allows them, or actually allows Haas employees to use the Ferrari wind tunnel on basis of their cooperation. And now of course the other teams are already suggesting that Ferrari is doing this actually for themselves, only covering up with Haas employees. Weber, the current FIA World Endurance driver, is about to publish a book, and he will cover the topic of him and his Red Bull and Vettel era. Definitely a read when it comes out. And another Hamilton news, of course, his new Mercedes contract making covers. It's said to be about £100 million for the 3 seasons, so this means £32 million a season, and this makes him basically one of the richest sportsmen in the world. And Max Mosley, the former FIA president, says it is really absurd. And yeah, but he's actually not the only one. Vettel also has a high paid contract, same goes for Alonso, and the other drivers are also not doing that bad. And technologically, Ferrari used engine tokens for development, same did Honda. Now with Ferrari is supposed to bring in a 30 horsepower boost that would bring them in the near spot to Mercedes. They are believed to have around 830 horsepower, same should go now for Ferrari. Also Honda made a development, they're bringing in 10 extra horsepower, and also some news, pretty interesting, Honda is supposed to have the highest revving turbo of all Formula 1 cars. Maybe for a future thing, pretty interesting. And now the upcoming track for this weekend, the Circuit Gilles Villeneuve, named after the former Formula 1 driver and the father of Jacques Villeneuve, also another Formula 1 driver, in Montreal. The track itself is a combination of long straights with slow corners and also some fast sweeping combinations like turns 3, 4 and 5. two DRS zones that are followed one after another. The first one comes on the long straight, coming to the start-finish straight. Then it is separated by the Wall of Champions chicane, and then the second DRS zone follows up on the start-finish straight. Last year, the winner was Daniel Ricciardo in the Red Bull in a pretty impressive race, which was highlighted by the brake failure of both Mercedes drivers. And all in all, Canada already had some amazing races. I always remember the one 3 years before, 2011, and Button won, or 4 years ago, sorry. That lasted for 4 hours and was interrupted with this huge rain shower. So anything could happen this weekend, and I think it will be pretty up close on the front. So Ferrari could challenge Mercedes. Also the other teams, Honda bringing this engine upgrade, Red Bull bringing upgrades, so it will definitely be a good race, and we'll see in the analysis what went up. And this is it.